Hello and welcome back to part 2, Steadiness Within, an expedition with Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, or extended hand to big toe pose. My name is Jen with Zen with Jen Yoga, and I'm so happy you're here today. This class concludes the end of the series, the end of the expedition, and Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana is great for lengthening and strengthening your hamstrings, strengthening the fascia of your feet, while energetically building inner trust and balance, as well as steadiness within. During class today, we'll start by centering and setting intention, gradually warming up the body, building some heat with a round of sun salutations, and then strengthening through standing poses, balance and twist. We'll explore the peak pose mini flow from earlier this week, explore the peak pose. We'll cool down mindfully and end with a savasana. You will not need any props for this flow. So get your hair put up, put on your comfortable clothes, roll out your yoga mat just wherever you can find the space. Let's get moving and grooving. The intention is to find steadiness within, and I will meet you on the mat with that intention. Okay, my beautiful friend. Now that you're ready, we're going to start the flow in Sukhasana easy seat. So lean back, make an X with your shins, let your knees fall on top of your feet. Sit up nice and tall by grounding into your sits bones, bringing your shoulders over your hips, stacking your head, heart, and pelvis. Tent your fingertips behind your back so that you can lift your chest and gently squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach through the crown of your head and bring your navel in and then up slightly. Keep this engagement and move just your hands, bringing them to your knees as we center and set intention for class. Start tuning inward, finding steadiness within yourself, finding steadiness within movement. So for alternate nostril breathing, you're going to take your thumb and your index finger on your right hand, and you're going to use your thumb to plug up the right nostril and your index finger to plug up the left nostril. So just bring it away from your face for now, and we'll take a couple of rounds of normal breaths in and out. Now take your index finger and plug up your left nostril. Take an inhale in through your right nostril. Hold. Plug up your right nostril. Exhale through the left. Hold. Plug up. Inhale through the left. Plug your left nostril. Hold. Exhale through the right. Hold. Inhale through the right. Plug your right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Breathe in through the left. Plug up and hold. Undo the right. Exhale through the right. Hold. Inhale right. Hold and plug up the right. Open the left. Exhale. Hold. Inhale through the left. Plug up the left. Exhale through the right. Take your hands away. you can just release them down and just take a couple of normal breaths in and out. And notice how you feel. With it being sick season, flu season, Nadi Shodhana can be so great for opening and clearing the nasal passages, as well as bringing a sense of calm through this stressful, sometimes holiday season. Now I'll invite you to bring your hands to prayer position with your thumbs touching your sternum, and we'll seal in our intention of steadiness within. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day and make an audible exhale, sighing any tension or anything that isn't serving you out with your exhale. And I will also invite you to close your gaze or close your eyes or soften your gaze by looking at the tip of your nose and then soften the muscles of your face. Go ahead and breathe in. Steadiness within, exhale, make it audible. Nice. Bow your chin to your chest. Take a moment to thank yourself for being on your yoga mat now and honoring showing up for you. And you can bring your hands down, press gently into your thighs to lift your head. From here, bring your left foot in towards your right thigh. And then you're going to bring your hands down so you can pick up your bottom, bring your torso towards the right leg. Then take your 2-piece fingers and your thumb. Grab your right big toe. Bring your left hand to your hip for now. Inhale. Start reaching over to the side as you press down into your left sits bones. And then reach the left hand up, create some length. Exhale, reach the left bicep along your left ear. And then you can stay here. Option 2, bring the rib cage from bottom to top, spiraling up towards the ceiling, but keeping space between your ear and your shoulder. Inhale. On the exhale, bring your navel in. Use this engagement to help sit you up. Your arms can come to a T. You're going to take your right leg and cross it right over the left. Bring the sole of the right foot down. Bring the left heel in towards your right glute. Have your hips and your torso facing one direction. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Lengthening, keeping space between the ear and the shoulder. Exhale, you're going to you can hug your right thigh, or you can bring the elbow outside of your right knee. Bring your right hand behind your back and then face forward. Breathe in, sit up tall, exhale, twist. Let your chin follow your sternum. Breathe in, sit up, exhale, twist. Again, inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Press your sits bones down. Exhale, twist, relax your belly. Maybe you take your gaze past your shoulder, maybe not. Breathe in. Exhale, low and slow unravels you. Come back to center and then extend the left leg out to the side. Bring the sole of the right foot in towards the left thigh. Bring your hands down to turn your bottom. Release the flesh of your buttocks and then face your torso towards your left leg. Now you're going to bring your right hand to your hip so that you can extend the 2-piece fingers and thumb, come around your left toe. Really press your left leg down, your heel down, your left thigh. And then start to side bend over as you press your sits bone down, lengthening from the right hip to the right shoulder. And then breathe in to reach the right hand up, create some length. Exhale, reach the bicep along the ear, but not touching. And then stay right here, or option 2 is to spiral the rib cage from the bottom to top so that your heart is spiraling up towards the ceiling. For a side body stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your navel in. Use that engagement to sit you up. Have your arms to a T. Just challenge yourself. Pick up the left leg, cross it over the right, and then you can bring your hands down, bring your left foot in more towards your right foot in towards your left glute, your left foot towards the right thigh. Face forward, press your sits bones down. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Exhale. Option 1, grab your thigh, bring your left hand behind your low back. Option 2, hook your right elbow outside of your left thigh and face forward. Breathe in, press into the mat and reach your crown up. Exhale, turn, let your chin follow your chest. Breathe in, reach your crown up. Exhale, turn some more. Relax your belly. Breathe in, press down, reach up. Exhale, turn, maybe gaze past your shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, unravel low and slow. And then we're going to make our way into tabletop. So hands are shoulder width, knees are hips width. Hands are right under shoulders, knees are directly under your hips. Come to a neutral spine. We're going to do 2 rounds of normal cat and cow. So moving only your spine, you're going to drop your belly button down, curl your tailbone up and open your throat. Exhale, press into your hands and the tops of your feet, push the mat away, release your head and tailbone and stretch your shoulders apart. Use your whole inhale to come back and drop your belly. And your whole exhale to press the mat away. Now, take some circles with your hips when you come to cow and back to cat. So circling into the hip sockets is going to be really helpful for extending your leg forward in extended hand to big toe. And then go draw your circles in the opposite direction. We'll just do about 3. Inhaling, drop your belly. Exhaling around. A couple more times. One more time. And find a neutral spine. Bring your big toes to touch. Widen your knees as wide as you would like. Sit your sits bones back onto your heels. And then with your hands in line with your shoulder, walk them out so that you can melt your head and heart down for child's pose. Finding steadiness within yourself, within the movement. And just have a moment. I trust myself. Repeat after me. Press into your hands and look up. Begin to shift your shoulders over your wrist. Separate your feet and tuck them under. And then press the mat away as you lift your hips up and back for down dog. Resisting the urge to move where your hands and feet are in space. And instead, curl your tailbone up, press your thigh bones back, and bend your knees to create length. You can do a pedaling. Find stillness, bring your knees down, don't move your hands, instead widen your knees, bring your sits bones back onto your heels, melt your head and heart down for child's pose again. Breathe in, look up at your hands, shift your shoulders, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back for down dog. Again, you can pedal for a moment. Not moving your hands and feet, but instead curling the tailbone, pressing the thighs back, and bending your knees. Drop your knees down, child's pose. One last time. And just know child's pose is here for you at any point in time that you want child's pose. Go ahead. Breathe in, look up. Bring your shoulders over your hands, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now from this downward facing dog, pedal your feet, curl your tailbone up, and then bring your feet together, big toes to touch. Come high onto the balls of both of your feet. Breathe in to reach the right leg up, keeping your hips and toes facing the mat. Bend your knee, squeezing it in towards your glute as you bring the knee in towards your midline, round in your shoulders, now squeezing it towards center. and then step through between your hands. Lower your back knee down, and you're going to come onto your fingertips to align your right knee over your ankle, magnetically bringing the right heel and left knee in. Inhale, reach your arms up for low lunge, Anjayasana. And then go ahead, take your left arm, cross it over your right. Now you can hug your shoulders here, or you can bring the back of your hands together, would be option 2. Option 3 is to bind your hands. You can grab the left thumb with your right hands, or you can bring the hands together. Lengthen up out of your hips, bring your elbows away from your face, your hands away from your face, and lift up into your shoulder girdle. Breathing in, and then exhale, unravel, reach your arms up, and then straighten your right leg, come into half splits. Extend your toes towards your face, breathe in to lengthen your torso, and then exhale to fold down, releasing your head. Breathe in, bend into the right knee, and then reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right foot, fire up the middle of your left thigh, and then pick up your left knee all in one shot. Boom. Press into your hand, step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together, big toes to touch. Come onto the balls of both of your feet. Inhale, sweep the left leg up, hips and toes face the mat. Bend your knee, squeezing it in towards your glute first, then in towards your midline, round in your shoulders, step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee down, align your knee over your ankle, lengthen your chest by coming onto your fingertips, magnetically bringing the left heel and right knee towards one another. Inhale, sweep your arms up and lengthen out of your hips. Low lunge. Now you can cross the right hands and then cross your left hand, either hugging your shoulders, or you can bring the back of your hands together. Option 2. Option 3, grab the left thumb with the right hand or bind your hands for eagle arms. So lengthening out of the hips, bring your elbows and hands away from your face and up. Getting into the shoulders. And then release your hands. Inhale to low lunge. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame your foot. Tuck the right toes under, fire up that right thigh, pick up the right knee. Press into your hands, step your right foot back into down dog. From here, roll yourself into plank, so round in your shoulders, bring them just past your wrists. Come onto your tip toes and shift your shoulders now past your fingertips. Bend your elbows straight back and lower to your belly. Then you're going to widen your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Lengthen your abdomen. Hook your pubic bone into the mat. Bring your hands forward of your shoulders and wide off your yoga mat. Bend your elbows wide. Then inhale, press into your hands and wrap your arms around, spiraling the elbow creases towards your thumbs and lengthening your chest and feet away from one another. So this pose is more about lengthening than it is about back bending. So take a breath in, exhale, lay yourself as forward as you can, really lengthen, and then bring your hands under your shoulders, zip your legs together. You're going to press into your hands, knees, and feet all at once. Presses you back to tabletop and then into downward facing dog. From here, use your feet and feel each footprint along the way as you make your way to the top, feeling all four corners of your feet. So really make it slow. And then release your head. Keep your feet hips distance. Let your torso drape on your thighs. And then maybe straighten your legs. Curl that tailbone up and release your head. Now inhale, pick up all of your toes, then lengthen them and lay them down one by one. Exhale, press down into your feet. So rise up into Tadasana, mountain pose, really slowly, and letting the head be the last thing to untuck. Press down into your feet to reach the crown of your head up. Have your feet hips distance or really together, touching. Press into your heels to align your tailbone. Even fix yourself. Like I take my hands and I make sure that my tailbone is in alignment. Do that if you want. Shoulders over hips, head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. Really shine your palms forward, open your chest. Then breathe in, bend into your knees, maybe sweep them on the floor and come up for Urdhva, press down to reach up. And then from here, put the weight into your left foot, come onto the ball of your right. Find the four corners. You can even lift your toes here. Pick up your right knee. Notice how lifting your toes activates the arches of your foot. Stay here, option 1 or option 2. Bring your hands around your right shin and hug it in. Lengthen up through your spine, and then release your right foot down. Find mountain pose again. Bend into your knees, sweep your arms down to come up, press into your feet to reach up. And then again, come onto the ball with the left foot, bring the weight down to the right, lift your toes to activate the arch, and then pick up your left knee in line with your hip. For one-legged mountain, stay here, or wrap the shin with your hands, press down into your right foot to lengthen through your spine, open your chest, and then exhale, release your foot down. Mountain pose. Bend your knees. We're going to build some heat. Sweep your arms up, Urdhva. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees a lot. Plant your palms. Put the weight in your right foot. The left foot. Pick up your right. Step it all the way back to low lunge and look forward. Press into your hands. Step your left foot back to down dog. Inhale rolls you into plank. Exhale, shift your shoulders and lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, rise up for cobra. So bring your chest forward. Exhale, lay forward and down. Press into everything simultaneously, rise up. Breathe in, right leg rises. Exhale, look between your hands, bend your right knee, and bring your foot with you. Straighten your right leg and bend your left. Breathe in, exhale, release your head and fold. Press into your feet, sweep your arms out and up, Urdhva. Press down to reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana, folding over your legs. Bend your knees, plant your palms. This time pick up your left foot and step it all the way back to low lunge, look forward. Press down evenly into your hands that are spread wide. Right foot goes back, down dog. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, shift your shoulders and lower to your belly. Inhale, bring your arms wide, pressed into them. Rise up and lengthen your chest. Exhale, lay forward and down. Come back to tabletop and then into down dog. Feet come together. This time, left leg rises. Bend your left knee, squeeze it in and step it through. Straighten your left leg, bend your right. Exhale, spring forward, fold down, release your head. Come up for half lift. So bring your fingertips to the mat and lengthen. Your shins are lengthened and your thighs. Bring your chest through your arms. Weight into the balls of your feet. Bring your navel in and up. Exhale, release and fold. This time, inhale, bring your hands to your hips and point your elbows straight back. Exhale, rise up. Mountain pose. Hands by your sides, Tadasana. Bend your knees and sweep your arms up, Urdhva. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. You can walk back or hop to the back. So inhale prepares you. You're going to look at where you want to go, whether you're walking or hopping. Do not deviate from that spot. And then you'll land at the end of an exhale with soft knees and a down dog. So breathe in to prepare. Look at your spot. Exhale. Make your way to where you're looking. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. This starts our standing sequence. Bring your feet together, big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee, look between your thumbs, squeeze that in, round in your shoulders, and step your foot through. Spin the left foot down so that the edge of the foot lines up with the back of the mat and the front toes line up with the front of the mat. Your right knee aligns over your ankle and is also tracking towards the pinky toe. Your thigh is parallel. Just cartwheel your arms up. Don't move your legs. Warrior two. So really pressing into the outer edge of the left foot. Pinkies reach away from one another, gaze past the right fingertips. And then you can bring your left hand to your hip, straighten your right leg, bump your hips to the left and reach your right arm out to the side as far as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Then reach down. So maybe you're on your ankle, maybe you're up a little higher. Then from here, open your rib cage bottom to top. Bring your buttocks under you, lean back. Essentially stacking your shoulders, pressing into your feet to reach your head away from your tailbone. And then left hand comes up, really widen across the chest, but keep your shoulders stacked. Triangle pose. From here, bend into the right leg with your hand on your ankle until your thigh becomes parallel. Bring your left hand back to your hip. Again, lengthen, press into the left foot and lengthen your torso. Turn your chest from your rib cage from bottom to top. Left arm rises and then lengthen. Make a diagonal line from the left foot to the left fingertips. Lengthen the left torso. Now look down at your right foot. Bring both hands down to frame your foot. Press into your hands and step your right foot back. Take a breath in and out. Feet together, big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg rises. Look between your hands, bend your left knee, and step your foot where you're looking. Spiral that right foot down. The edge of the foot lines up with the back of the mat. The left toes line up with the front. Your knee is over your ankle and tracking towards your pinky toe. Keep that, really press into the right foot. Just cartwheel your arms up. Open your chest, reach your pinkies away, press into both feet evenly. Maybe gaze past the left fingertips for warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Virabhadrasana 2. Strong in your legs, find steadiness within. Find steadiness within movement, within yourself. Right hand to hip, straighten your left leg. Reach your left hand out to the side as far as you can first, then down. Grabbing your ankle, shin, or thigh, bring your right hand to your hip. You bring your buttocks under you, turn your chest and rib cage from bottom to top. Reach your head away from your tailbone by pressing into your feet. And then reach the right arm up maybe. Opening across your chest, really stacking the shoulders. Breathing in and out. Now bend into your left knee with your hand on your ankle. Bring your right hand to your hip. So bring your knee over your ankle, your thigh parallel, and then begin to turn the rib cage from bottom to top again. Press into that right foot, lengthen the right side, then reach your right arm up, bicep along your ear, make a diagonal line with the right side of your body, extended side angle. Now look down at your foot, bring both hands down. Press into both hands and step your left foot back. Options here, stay in down dog. You can take a child's pose or roll into plank. Inhale. Exhale, shift your shoulders past your wrists and then bend your elbows. Either come halfway for chaturanga or all the way. Straighten your arms and lengthen your chest forward for upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, hips come up and back for down dog again. One breath in and out. Bring your feet together, big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend your knee, step your foot between your hands. This time, cartwheel your hands out and parallel both of your feet so all of your toes face the long side of your mat. Prasarita Padangusthasana. So bring your hands to your hips. You're going to start hinging forward as you press your thigh bones back and curl your tailbone up. Bring your hands under your shoulders And then pressing into your hands, bring the crown of your head towards the mat. Press evenly into both feet, and this is called wide leg pose. The wider your feet are, the closer the floor is. Now breathe in, straighten your arms, walk yourself forward, and then begin to crawl to the top of the mat, finding high lunge. So align your right knee over your ankle. You can be on the ball of your left foot. And then inhale, sweep your arms up for high lunge. So just like Anjayasana, you are lengthening up out of your hips here. And then from here, bring your torso on your thigh. You might have to bring your foot in some. And then begin to straighten your right leg, rise up into Warrior 3. So you can reach your arms out, really kick into the left leg, or you can have your hands in prayer position. It's hard to talk in Warrior 3. And then from here, bring your hands to prayer, the sternum, begin to bring the left leg up. Keeping your balance if you can, right hand comes to the left knee. Open your left hand behind you for a dancing Shiva twist. And then come back to center. Release your foot for mountain pose. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bend your knees and make your way to the back again. So you can hop or step. Inhale prepares you. Exhale, make your way there. Breathe in, left leg rises. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Spin the right foot down. Cartwheel your arms out, parallel both feet. Prasarita Padangusthasana to the other side. So all of your toes are going to face the other long edge. Bring your hands to your hips, ground into your feet, reach your crown up. Hinge from your hips, press your thigh bones back, curl your tailbone up. Bring your hands under your shoulders and then press down into your palms to bring the crown of your head down. Prasarita Padangusthasana, really pressing evenly into both feet. Breathe in, straighten your arms, walk them out in front of you, and then begin to crawl yourself to the top of your mat, bringing your left foot forward, bringing your right foot, pivot on the right foot. Align your left knee over your left ankle, your left thigh parallel, come onto the ball of the right foot, and inhale, rise up for high lunge. So lengthening out of the hips, instead of dumping, you're lengthening, creating length. And then from here, bring your torso over your thigh. Maybe you bring your foot in and then rise up into Warrior 3. Kick into the right foot. You can bring your hands to prayer, thumbs touching your sternum. Keep the right foot flexed. Then begin to straighten yourself out as you bring the right knee up and in line with your hip. Open the left hand behind you for dancing Shiva, so the right hand can come onto the left, or left hand can come onto the right knee. Open the right hand out, keeping it in line with your shoulders, so you're opening your chest, but your hip points are facing forward. Maybe you gaze at your hands, maybe not. And then bring yourself back, release your foot, mountain pose. Take a moment to notice how you feel, make any adjustments you need to make. And this brings us to our little mini peak pose flow from the short tutorial earlier this week, which if you haven't done the series in order, I do recommend watching part 1, the tips and tricks, the breakdown, and the mini flow. So that's where this comes from, is the mini flow. So bring your feet together, really together. You're going to bring the weight into your left foot, come onto the ball of your right foot. Now we did this earlier. Pick up your right knee in line with your hip. This time you can grab your 2-piece fingers and grab your big toe. lengthen up, and then straighten your leg. Option 2 is just hold on to the back of your thigh and straighten your leg, keeping it in line with your hip. So you either grab your toe or you hold the back of your thigh, lengthen up, inhale, bring your ankle over your left thigh, sit down for figure 4 squat, then breathe in, reach your leg up, step back for high lunge, spring forward, back to mountain pose. Do this again. Bring the weight into the right foot. You can either extend like this or hold the back of your leg. Inhale. Exhale, foot comes over your thigh. Sit back into a squat. Ooh. Sit back into a figure 4 squat. Rise up and then back into high crescent lunge. Breathe in, exhale, step forward, back to mountain pose. So we do this again. Weight in the left foot, straighten the right. And then bring your ankle on the thigh, sit back. Breathe in. And then rise up, step back for high crescent. Step forward, mountain pose. Weight in the right foot, straighten your left, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. And then bring your foot on your thigh, sit back, figure 4 squat. Breathe in, rise up, step back, high lunge. Step forward, mountain pose. One last time, hands to hip. You can straighten the right leg. Breathe in. And then your foot comes on top. Exhale, squat. Breathe in, rise up. Step back. Step forward. Exhale, mountain. Hands to hips. Bring your left leg out straight by the toe or the thigh. And then exhale, bring your foot on top of your thigh. Sit back into figure 4 squat. Breathe in, reach your leg up, and then step back, high crescent lunge. Step forward, mountain pose. Notice the energy you just created. Notice how you feel. Finding steadiness within the movement, within yourself. Now we're going to explore the peak pose itself. So I'm just going to come to the center and find mountain pose. So if you're having trouble balancing, we're going to try this out. So you're going to bring the weight now into your left foot. Come onto the ball of the right. Pick up the left toes on the left foot so you can activate the arch. Then maybe try to grab your big toe with your 2 piece fingers and thumb with those toes maybe slightly lifted. Extend through your spine and then maybe straighten your leg. Keep your hips facing forward. Keep your toes facing forward. Lengthen up through your crown. And your gaze on one spot. Extended hand to big toe pose, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. To come out, bend your knee. Release your foot. Hands to your sides. Mountain pose. Notice the difference in your right side and your left side. It's worth noting. And then hands to hips again. This time, come onto the ball of your left foot. Pick up the right toes. Then pick up your left knee. Grab your big toe or the back of your thigh. Maybe now you lengthen and lay your toes. Maybe you don't. Maybe you keep them lifted. Make adjustments. Do what you need to do. Extend through your spine. Make sure your hips are facing forward. And then maybe extend your leg. Whether you're holding your thigh or your foot. Face your hip points forward. Gaze on one spot. Breathing into your upper body. Steadiness within. And now you can bend your knee, bringing it in, and then lower your foot down, Release your hands by your sides, mountain pose. To release, bend your knees and sweep your arms up. Press into your feet to lengthen. Hinge from your hips and fold to Uttanasana. Release your head. Now you can heel toe your feet wider than hips width, maybe as wide as your mat, maybe a little less. And then really just sway, option to stay, bending into one knee, bending into the other, just releasing the postural chain. Let your head go, maybe shake the head no and yes. And then inhale, press down into your feet, exhale, come up. As we cool down, your heels come in, your toes go out. You can keep your hands on your hips, or you can challenge yourself. Thumbs touch your sternum and try not to move them. Bend your knees, squat down. Just a transition to get down, really. You can press down into your feet, lift your chest. Maybe lift your toes here. This activates your feet. Just don't fall backwards. Yogi squat. And then you can bring your hands behind you to release yourself to the mat. In this seated position, take your right ankle, cross it over your left, and then walk your left foot in. You can walk your bum in towards your left heel for a seated figure four. So fingers can either face the top or face the back, kind of whatever is more comfortable for you. And then you have the option to rock into the hips. And then release the right foot down, cross the left ankle over. An option to rock. The closer your heel is towards your glute, the more of a stretch you'll get. The more you sit your chest up, the more of a stretch you'll get. As we cool down and begin to close out. Let your inner steadiness guide you through every expedition life brings. You can bring the sole of the left foot down and then make your way to recline. So bring the soles of your feet flat. You can hold your thighs, or if you want a little bit of a challenge, straighten your arms in line with your shoulders and then lower down as slow as you can. Once you're laying, you can hug your knees in towards your chest so you can get your low back flush. You have the option to rock and massage your sacrum. And then you can option to take a shoelace. So you will take the right knee and cross it over the left. Then you're going to grab your big toes with your peace finger and thumbs like we've been doing. So one on your left hand's going to grab the right foot, your right hand's going to grab the left foot. And then you do your best to keep your knees stacked. And then you can bring your feet in towards your body. You could even hold like the outer edge of your foot too, which kind of feels nice. And then you have the option to rock. But you're actively like reaching your feet away. Now bring the left foot down, uncross the right, and we'll do that again. So cross the right over the left now. Then you're gonna pick up your knees, try to stack your knees, and you can either grab your big toes again as you bring your feet in towards your body, or you can grab the outer edge of your foot for shoelace or Gomukhasana legs. And you can uncross your legs, bring the soles of your feet flat, and then you can windshield wiper, so let your knees fall to the left, pick them up and then let them fall to the right a few times. It's releasing the hips. One more time on each side. Then you can continue doing that, or bring your feet to the edge of the mat. Let your knees knock in towards one another. Your hands can relax on your belly. And then one last time, you can hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe this time you lift your head and shoulders off the mat, kissing your knee and nose. And then lengthen out. Maybe stretch your arms overhead, take up some space. Bring your legs together, and then just let your feet fall. Walk your upper arms under. Palms facing up is a receiving experience. Palm facing down is a grounding experience. Allow each inhale and each exhale be an expedition for your body. As I welcome you to a Savasana for 5 deep breaths, allow your inhales and exhales to be just as long in length. Breathing in through the crown of your head and exhaling out through the soles of your feet. I welcome you to Savasana. Start to take a deeper inhale and an even longer exhale. Wiggle your toes and your fingers, then your ankles and wrists, your arms and legs. Just slowly bringing back energy. Reach your arms overhead again. Then you can roll to your side or stay on your back. Rest your head on your arm if you wish. And I'll invite you to close practice right here, or you can press down into your hands to sit yourself back up. Notice how you feel after finding steadiness within with this extended hand to big toe pose flow. Just notice how you feel. To close practice, you can come to easy seat. So just make an X with your shins. Do the opposite crossing than when you started. Sit up nice and tall. And then a few options. Hands can face down for a grounding experience, up for a receiving experience, or if you want to be a little more traditional, you can bring them to prayer Anjali Mudra with your thumbs touching your sternum. And then option 1, you can close with a vibrational healing sound of Om, Or you can take another deep breath in and make another audible exhale, releasing anything that may be left over. For this, you can also close your eyes or soften your gaze. And go ahead and take your breath in. Bow your chin to your chest one last time. And really thank yourself for making it all the way through class, allowing your practice to fully integrate into your well-being. Thank yourself for showing up for you. And I thank you for practicing with me. You can bring your hands to your thighs, press down and lift your head. Thank you so much for joining me for this Steadiness Within flow. My mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can, just by showing you that we can rock recovery, we can rock a yoga practice right from home, in the middle of our living rooms, our kitchens, our backyards, wherever we can find the space to roll out a mat and just spend some time. Not trying to change or fix anything, but accepting for what it is. Because life is all of it. And that's the beauty. So I'll encourage you again to let your inner steadiness guide you through every expedition your life brings you, your recovery brings you. So you go rock that recovery, your healing journey, heal those traumas, those compulsive behaviors. I know you can do it. And I'll be back again to share experience, strength, hope, and of course, yoga with you. If you find value in my channel, hit the subscribe button, send this video to somebody who could benefit. What a beautiful gift to give someone. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Namaste, beautiful one.